been hanging out with Andrea's parents are in town. We went to the Balloon Fiesta in Santa Fe, or Albuquerque, which was really cool. Biggest gathering of hot air balloons in the world. I can't do it this week, sir, because my in-laws are in town, but we'll start next week. It's on technically running an extra hour on Friday, but we'll still make it up. Probably won't bring back Smash Brothers, no. Start with a bang. Calming down, guys. Good morning. Happy Monday. Shit. Hey, Propagator, how's it going? Yeah, I'll be catching it up next week. I'll probably run an extra hour late on whatever short game day is next week. Here's the objective. Let's go ahead and push along that path. That seems fine. Yeah, sure. Second time doing this puzzle, right? I wonder what this is like on the mouse and keyboard. This game definitely feels designed with the console in mind. Use of controller, at least. Up we go! We're at the Marker homeworld, is the story so far in Dead Space. Spooky stuff. Benedict? Ben is out in the hallway getting stuffed animals from the top of his shelf, grabbing them in his mouth and then carrying them down. What are you doing, Ben? Cat cannon, but he's way too far away for y'all to see. Right, this is where we left off. I guess it didn't save the game before, so let me see if it'll let me skip the cutscene. This is where we found out that it was the marker. There's not traditional save points in this game, like there have been in Dead Space 1 and 2. It kind of goes a teensy bit bonkers here. Yeah, I don't know if there's any way I can skip it.
Ellie, the car
fairly short though.
Quarters. Isaac's. Turn it off. Hey, Isaac.
Turn Isaac? Carver, what's going on?
Turn it off. Isaac.
It really just looks like he's having a bad day.
Turn it. Hey.
What is it? What's going on?
Nothing. Everything's fine.
Isaac might be the worst possible person to bring to this, but I guess we'll see where we're going with it.
Ellie, the Admiral was obsessed with making a key.
A key to what?
Hey, a key to what?
Some sort of alien device. A machine. I think that she believed that it controlled the markers.
Oh my god.
She wanted to turn it off. She wrote that over and over again like a mantra.
Or instructions. This is exactly what we've been looking for. This isn't just some random planet, Isaac. They found the source. The Marker homeworld.
You have got to be shitting me.
Nuke it from orbit, etc., etc.
Alright, let's regroup in the control room. We can plan our next move from there.
Clark, shake it off. Let's go. Clark!
Alright, so this is where we actually left off, right here. Regroup with crew. We're gonna get significant details. Regroup with the crew. Now that the Roanoke's power is restored.
Damn it, Marjorie.
these.
I'm risking a lot of brave men and women down in that ice cube. Soldiers that could be fighting the war back home. Now, can somebody tell me, for the love of God, what the hell we're looking for?
We are looking for hope, General.
Oh, good God in heaven.
Support for the war and our ability to fight it are dwindling. We are out of resources, we are out of public approval, and we are out of time.
Just answer my question. What are we looking for?
Markers.
You must be joking.
No, General.
I like the look of his mask projected on stuff. I don't remember that being noticeable in Dead Space 1 or 2.
You must be out of your goddamn
General,
It's kind of cool.
you are dismissed.
Look, he's generally looking around too. Text log. Turn it off. It says turn it off in my head. It talks to me, tells me things no one else can hear. Just for me, just for me. Turn it off, turn it off, turn it off, and it will go away. It will all stop. Turn it off like a light switch. Just goes click, click, click. It's a cool little Mormon trick, trick, trick. We do it all the time. Feeling kind of feelings that just don't seem right.
We tracked down a scrap transport shuttle called the Crozier.
If we can get it space-worthy again, we can use it to reach the planet's surface.
No chance. We find the shuttle, then we're getting the hell out of here.
Damn it, Robert! If we don't stop the markers, there won't be anything to go back to.
Either way, it looks like the shuttle's our only shot. Where is it?
The biggest ship of the fleet, the Terra Nova. But it's a long walk.
Well, they must have had some way to travel between ships.
Hey Phoenix, how's it
There's a way,
going?
we'll find it.
Yeah. Propagable. Secretly on the marker homeworld, there's a bunch of necromorphs that are really refined. They've got like top hats and monocles and little canes. They do a little like song and dance number. Why are we immediately getting crazy music? We not immediately have crazy music when we get downstairs? Was that incorrectly placed crazy music? Whatever. Hi Ben. How's it going? Ben, I can't see when you do that, buddy. Looks like it's coming through pretty good on stream. You said we're doing higher bit rate, higher frame rate today.
It appeared to generate
Yes,
limitless
Ben.
energy.
Love you too, buddy.
Obvious importance in our resource-strapped times. There was an effort to replicate the marker, hoping to understand its technology, thereby acquiring limitless energy for ourselves.
Oh, great.
Imagine our surprise when we learned
Like,
they are not sources
I feel like
of energy,
in
but receivers of it.
science fiction plots, you can use just about anything you want as an infinite energy source.
Triangulating this marker signal revealed a previously
Toy
undetected
robots,
now known as
horrific monoliths that turn you into a space zombie.
finally harness the energy for ourselves. And if this works, it could mean a better.
What do you mean by awkwardness? Howdy, see you, baby. I really like how there's a bit more of a custom design in some of these guys, based on what they would have been wearing, you know? I'm doing fine on normal, but I think I'm going to drop it down to casual, just because I think the game feels tighter. Like, the sense of hitting is stronger when you actually take out a necromorph with a shot, you know? I think what I would have done with difficulty is I would have kept it so that one shot still takes off their limbs for the most part, but just increase the number, well, why don't they just? Increase the number of necromorphs in the game, rather than make them take more hits until they die. Just because it feels better in combat, I think. No, I haven't played co-op, so I haven't noticed that. Again, using cats. I know, right, Propagable? Well, it's because cats always land on their feet, and butter toast always lands buttered side down. You strap buttered toast to the back of a cat. QED. I'll try going the other way. +1 clip. I really like the upgrade system in this game. They're kind of going, that's a smart direction to take it in. It fits the character. I don't like that they just gave me a shotgun, though. The cool thing about Isaac is he uses, like, engineering tools. Hey Sornus, what's groovin'? It is Dead Space today, so I understand if you gotta play on mute or whatever. Random screaming in your headset while working, right?
Isaac, there you are.
Hey, what's up?
Where is
Didn't
it?
even see you there.
Finding
Goofy
a
new
way
costume.
off this wreck. Santos, tell him what we found.
Of course. We found a little maintenance craft. A skip. It doesn't go very far or very fast, but it will take you to the outermost ships.
Yes.
Here, I'm sending you the
Very
coordinates.
furry.
Now, let's get the shuttle so we can head home already.
Robert, we are not going home.
It's a pretty good
Hey,
quote, sir.
we'll get the shuttle first and decide
Shotguns
what
are
to do
excellent
with
at
it.
engineering
I'm
people
heading
into
out
a
to take a look at
corpse.
this skip.
Oh, okay. We're supposed to assume that there's this other character following us around. Oh, I played games before like that aren't co-op, right? You know, I played some single-player games that, especially RPGs, that assume you have a person traveling with you in your party, but they'd only actually make themselves known when they're relevant to the plot. So, I think I prefer that model to having it be like an NPC that follows you around if you're playing single-player. That would be much worse. I'd rather not have to deal with them, you know? Alright, let's take this guy out. We're going to upgrade the Planet Cracker because it's slightly better. Fire and clip. Sounds great. I don't think there's anything else I really need right now. Check my safe. Get some more inventory space here. Should be fine. Yeah, the weapon customization, if this had been what they had done in Dead Space 1 and then been iterating on it for a couple rounds of game, I think it could be really cool. I don't know that their implementation in this game is great, but it's a really cool concept and there's a lot of cool room to grow with that, I think. Fits Isaac as a character. Get to Terra Nova. Do I really want to go to Terra Nova? Oh, it's in a mass driver. Okay, so we probably shouldn't be calling the marker homeworld New Earth. That's potentially high praise. Really like Army of Darkness. Upgrade route. Yes. Yeah, right, Namaku. Change suit. Eva suits. Okay, just the one right now. Downloadable content. Oh god. No. Ration seals? Okay, no, forget that noise. Upgrade rig. Upgrade your health? Oh, okay, it uses the same stuff. You need way more scrap metal. Armor. Oh, that's cool. I like how it actually changes the physical suit too. It's fun. Stasis, we're not going to mess with. Damage, we're not going to mess with. I can see that being really good on a harder difficulty. I'm going to save it for air. Oh, that's a different resource. I can use scrap. Yeah. Oh, that's the ticket. Sounds great. Neat. Okay. Cool beans.
Isaac, Norton here.
What's up, Norts?
Are you contacting me on a private channel?
Because I need to know if you're on my side.
We're taking sides now?
Of course I'm on your
I
side.
know you two had a thing, but she's mine now, and I love her too much to let her do this.
Uh-huh.
If she's right and this is the marker homeworld, maybe there's a chance of stopping this.
Look, we both know how this is going to end. If they found a way to stop the markers 200 years ago, don't you think we'd all be safe by now? It doesn't add up. Oh, I get it. I get it. You think you and her... Yeah, look, forget it. She's over it, all right?
Extra scrap. Yeah, I can see that.
Transmission.
Oh, that's cool.
Do you guys hear this? My rig's picking up some kind of looping message.
It sounds encrypted. It's coming from the research vessel CMS Greeley. This could be really important.
If I get a chance, I'll check into it, Santos. Isaac out.
More air. Optional mission. Explore the Greeley. Go do that. Scapped okay. Derelict flotilla. So is there a way for me to quickly see? That's not one of my options, is it? That just goes to the objective. I'll look around, why not? So we can find this side questy thing. I really make sure that it's difficult for you to run out of oxygen, right? A lot of options. Whee! It's not that thing. Yeah, without having a indicator, I don't know if I can know for sure how to even get to it, right? Big open space, I don't want to get lost out here, you know? Cool. Oh, that's interesting. I was not expecting them to do that. Alright, yeah, let's go check out the region. Down to do some side quests, why not? Sure. Let's do it. Pop right out. I guess that's the Greeley right there. Big message on there seems to indicate that's the case. Yeah, I really enjoy the EVA stuff in the series in general. It's really, really cool. It's unique, right? Okay, so that... If you're in the right area, it repurposes the objective indicator, it looks like. I love that it's quiet. That's probably my favorite part. Really? Alright. Evil dogs having a bad day. Had to switch them to be dogs. They can't be babies anymore. It's too bad. Oops. What's going on in here? There we go. Oh, the extra clip counted for 2 extra shots. That's awesome.
Hey, Santos. I made it inside the Greeley. Any luck with that encrypted message?
No, but if
Evil
you can
Dead's always
find the
been pretty
source,
campy.
maybe we can find a way to decrypt it.
I haven't really
Roger that.
detected any sense
Isaac
of
out.
camp in these games so far. It definitely just feels more of a Alien versus Aliens, Terminator versus Terminator 2. Screw you, helmet. I think Sam Raimi's always had kind of a campy flair to him.
Santos. Looks like parts of the ship are sealed off.
Pretty chill with these things now. Yeah, this is just part of life now.
Do you think you can get it open?
I'm not sure. If I can get the power on, I may be able to lift the security lockdown. Hold on.
I have no torque bars in here. Oh, right, that's like the power nodes of this game. I think I had an opportunity to buy those earlier and I couldn't afford it. Take a look. These things don't always work. I don't know what the deal is with these little wrench stations. Powered on or something. I'll figure it out eventually, I'm sure. Screw you. box. Apparently the most efficient way to open you is to stop on it. Yeah, I remember when Jahan first put Dead Space 1 into the schedule, I was expecting it to be a lot more like cerebral horror and less action. So I was very worried about it. Like, it got to the point where every time I name dropped Dead Space, Jahan and Chaos Factory would both vote for it. Then I played it and I was like, oh, this isn't so bad. This is more of a, you know, an action game, even in the first one. So I think it's had an action focus. It's definitely not like a Silent Hill kind of thing. You know? Oh, I see. It's a little thing. Yay, get the lights on.
Santos, power's on.
I see
The
it.
shop will work
The
now.
lockdown is originating from the radio room.
Set my waypoint. I'll head there.
Thank you, headphones. What's up, buddy? These guys feel a lot weightier than the ones in the previous games too, which is cool. I don't think I've ever been scared in Dead Space, if that makes sense. Like, you get jump scares that make you shift in your seat a little bit, but playing a game like Silent Hill 2 or 4, like, I'm actually afraid to progress to the next room, and I don't think I've ever been, like, hesitant to move to the next area in these games. Let's go. There we go, I see.
Isaac, how's your progress?
I found the radio room. Just give me a minute to release this lockdown.
Nothing here. This room's about to have some bullshit soon. I can feel it in my fingers. Fuse box. Balance power between left and right systems. Huh. Okay. So it's this puzzle that's fun. I like those kinds of puzzles.
Dr.
Fun.
Parker, someone is broadcasting a coded message planetside. Who are you trying to contact? Dr. Serrano? Tell
Playing
me.
it automatically. Interesting.
Stop! Please! They wouldn't tell me! I don't know! Commander, this is Unit 3. They barricaded themselves in with the broadcasting equipment.
If that's where they want to die, let them. Cut the ship's power. It'll kill their life support and cripple the transmission.
I feel like that's
What
a
about
dick
the others?
move.
You know the orders. No one lives.
Understood.
Alright.
Please! You don't understand! You can't do this!
Can and they will. I wonder what led to the decision to move the audio logs. So that they're not something that you press a button and that's fun. Yeah, I guess another thing is that by making the game co-op, they kind of open themselves up to needing to make the environments in the game quite a bit larger. Like, There's not a lot of narrow hallways in this, and I doubt you'll ever get into a fight on a tiny elevator like you get occasionally in Dead Space 2. So a torque bar. Might be able to use the shop now, though. High school math hype. Right in the market. It's a little bit more simple than it usually would be. Combat delete frame. Oh, interesting. So I could do an attachment at the top as well. Right on. I've got all these that I can use, as far as I can tell. Right. So I could try doing a create blueprint. Oh, I see. Create a blueprint, so you're like saving this version of the weapon in case you wanted to craft it again later. Sure. I'll use the circuit thing. I'll do a torque bar. I need a shitload of tungsten and I have 0. It's too bad. Let's keep an eye out for tungsten later. It's probably fine on ammo, right? I do definitely prefer the silent protagonist approach in horror. Outside of, I think it works in Silent Hill. Like Silent Hill, there's this weird dissonance it creates because, particularly in 2, like James is really blasé about the whole situation. He's like, "Oh, there's some kind of monster." It's like, motherfucker, some kind of monster? Are you kidding me? Are you seeing the same thing that I'm seeing? It kind of messes with me more psychologically. But it always seems like Isaac has a better handle on things in Dead Space 2 and 3 than the player does, if that makes sense. Where are you? I don't know where they are. I really don't like these acid dudes. Pain in my ass. I like how they gave them the little orange light so you can see them in the dark. That's convenient. Jeez. One out there somewhere? Where are you at? There you are. Come on. Show me yours, I'll show you mine. Whee! I guess having them be orange is also kind of consistent with the other ones we've seen so far that have weapons. Haha, very good sorties. Random screams hype. Keeping you awake when you need to be girl. Oh, is this like vivisection? That's interesting. I guess it's not vivisection, it's like a full body slice scan. You get cross-section scan. I forget what those are called. The music in here. In-story address is not talking. Yeah, I've done a couple games that are like that. Portal 2 does that to great comedic effect. Press the A button to talk. Say hello, or say apple. Oh, yep, that's jumping. What you're doing there is jumping. Laura Engstrom. The frozen specimens are breathtaking. Physiology isn't entirely dissimilar to our own in the broadest sense. They're large, almost majestic in a way. Crested heads are both horrifying and beautiful. Dr. Serrano suspects there may be millions of them down there trapped in the ice amidst the markers. Great. Okay, so they're doing kind of a Prometheus, space jockey thing. Who are these noble creators? Why do they build the markers? Are they responsible for placing the black marker on Earth? For what reason? Find all these answers and more on this frozen planet. Yeah. I think leaving it to the player to project would be a better decision in this series. There's an interesting psychological experiment they could have done in Dead Space 2, where he suddenly has a voice when he didn't before, and I feel like they missed that opportunity a bit. They could have done some cool fourth wall breaky hallucination shit dealing with that idea. You know, that Isaac is doing stuff that the player's not commanding him to do and talking when he didn't before. Could have been awesome. That's where I thought they were going with it. Hello. They still take a decent number of hits even on casual. Hello. Ooh. Maybe they're tuned for upgrades later or something like that. I can sing. No, 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 not none of that. Cut that out. Cut that out. Built the first Ishimura, that one sunk into the swamp. And we built the second Ishimura, that one also sunk into the swamp. But the third Ishimura, that was a good one. I wasn't expecting there to be a thing in this room. Having a good time, having a good time. I think that if they want to do horror well, their goal with this series should be to make you think that you're in a safe position, like repeat the same pattern to you 10 times, and then break the pattern. Oh, I'm in a little tiny room, there's never been enemies in these tiny rooms so far. Oh, surprise! Supplies, motherfucker. Oh, great. My favorite enemies. Get an alternate weapon just to deal with those guys later on. Probably don't have anything available right now. Check the bench and see. Holy shit, there's a lot of options here. Ship repair tool. Oh, I see. That's an interesting way to do that. Cause 0 tungsten. Yeah, they really want me to have medium healing items in this one, huh? That's cool. Now I actually know where to look if there's a kinesis instruction. Just making sure, buddy. Sure not secretly a necromorph. I feel like they did away with that. That was a really common trick in Dead Space 1. Having corpses that burst into necromorphs, and you see that less and less in the second one and the third one. Oh really? That's all that gets me? Oh, I guess it deactivates it as well. That's kind of fun. I never played Fear. Or really very many horror games myself before Twitch. It's a genre I'm kind of bad at. A fairly robust side quest. Probably worth continuing it even though. Electric charge. Cool. I wish they did that for more items, you know? Have a little icon. There we go.
This is Laura Engstrom. They started the cleanse order. If we don't
Which Silent Hill are you talking about, Megman? I played 2 on stream, and I've watched a friend play through 4. I've played half of 4. I got to the part where Walter starts chasing you and the game stops being fun. It's easily one of the scariest games I've played. Oh, cool. They possess the corpse? That's neat. I've never seen that before. I like that. That's pretty cool. I really want you to kill those things before they get to the corpses, it looks like. Die, monster.
Isaac,
You don't belong in
what
this
is that
world.
horrible noise?
I think I pulled out something I shouldn't have. The gravity plating is tearing itself apart. The message is a warning to someone named Serrano on the planet's surface.
Did you find a way to decode it?
Yeah, the encryption key is in the office of Laura Ingstrom.
Oh, let me see if I can find it. Yes, here she is. I'll send it
Automatically
to
picks
your
up nearby
locator.
ammo. Increases clip size for self and partner. Prevents use from taking splash damage. So recharge partner. I have a lot of items that affect co-op. Interesting. Rotator cuff. Plasma core. Cutting tool that fires ionized plasma fuel. I want to have the rotator cuff though. I guess I could put it on the other weapon and see what it does, you know? Give it a shot. Yeah, isn't that awesome, Polar Brewski? It's one of the best concepts in horror. It's so unusual too, because like every horror setting, every series like this, the way it works is that you go for headshots all the time. Headshots are definitely pointless in this game. Okay, good conveyance right there. That's pretty good conveyance. They teach us don't stand on those things; they will destroy you. Those things were in Dead Space 1, but not in Dead Space 2. And they use a necromorph to establish it. Thanks, game. Hey, D-Rock. Happy cooking. Yeah, it's one of my favorite things about the setup in this, that it's all based on doing like geometric damage with your weapon. Trying to take off limbs, get them to leave you alone. They do eventually stop twitching, just probably for performance reasons. Yeah, right. I bet that would have been tough to pull off on consoles with the series going back to the Xbox 360, you know? Really just making sure that that's clear how that thing works here. It's really flavorful, too. See ya. Howdy, friend. Ow. Not being very friendly. Stop being such a dick. Maybe try to use my environment a little bit better, right? Okay, cool. Everything's fine, everything's good. Sometimes you wake up and you're amputated. Yeah. I played all 3 of them blind on Switch. Why did it make a sound like that? They made that sound really loud compared to everything else in the game. That must be like for the benefit of multiplayer or something. So that you know one of those is on the screen when you're playing with a buddy. Doesn't suddenly shock you. Oh, interesting. It's a secret, kind of, right? Oh, I guess that is. Oh, that's the key I need to use. All right. I'm gonna see if I can pick up tungsten torque bar. I still have 0 tungsten. Okay. don't know where we'll find it. Tungsten carbide drill. What the bloody hell is a tungsten carbide drill? Hello. Hey, there's some tungsten. Look at that. As though the game heard me there. We're gonna wait to do that until I go into this tungsten bar room. Okie dokie, smoky. Yes. That's one. Try to be holding on to a few of those. Hooray! Look at all this loot. Telemetry spike. I don't know what that actually does. I like telemetry. I like spikes. I like gold. I like showers. Ooh, sometimes you can get upgrade pieces that have multiple stat bonuses on them. That's pretty neat. Anything else in here? Let's see if we can upgrade this guy. Another step here. The telemetry spike is itself an upgrade material. No, not yet what it does. Cool beams. Now, what the hell does a telemetry spike do? It's a frame. Upgrade circuits boosted. It's not, wait, here we go. A mining tool that fires tempered alloy bolts. Okay. We gotta get a better secondary weapon. Gotta find a good, like, initial setup and then go for it.
Got it. Hey, Santos, I'm sending you the decryption key now.
I see it. Hold on, I'll apply it to the message.
I think we're heading out of here now. Hi, Rosetta.
Who's she?
They must have been trying to hide her from the execution order. Her research could be the key to all of this.
But why issue a cleanse order if it would destroy such an important secret?
Maybe they panicked. Or maybe they knew something we didn't.
Isaac, thanks for looking into this. It could prove very useful.
Good to hear. Well, I'm heading back. We've got a long road ahead of us.
Yeah, I can do some
Isaac out.
Although it seems like they're pretty chill about that. I don't want to spend too much on it. Do an armor, though. My other option, stasis, I'm not going to worry about. Kinesis, I'm not going to worry about. And I can do that points. Sounds good, Peter. Woohoo! All that armor. I like the suit upgrade system in this one. It's a little bit more complicated than the power nodes, but I think that that's appropriate given Isaac's whole MO. That makes sense. Alright. Let's get danger. Let's go back to our little goofy looking spaceship. That's the marker homeworld. Always a treat. So today we're streaming at 3000 kbps and 60 frames per second because last week at TwitchCon they announced that the capacity for transcoding, the little quality options at the bottom of the stream, have tripled. So we're basically guaranteed to get it every week now. We used to get it maybe, 2/3 of the time, not often enough to upgrade the stream quality. So let me know if you guys see any issues from that, or if you think it's looking better, if you can tell that it's 60 frames per second versus 30 in the past. I think we're going to Terra Nova, yeah. No reason to go to Brusilov, so let's do it. Right. Also spent this past weekend, Andrea's parents were in town, my in-laws were in town, and we've been doing a lot of stuff, but in the evenings I've been working on uploading my entire games catalog to Twitch. We're not going to do every single segment because Twitch doesn't really have a good organization system right now. There's no folders or playlists, so it would be really spammy to put, 1,200 videos on there. But I am putting the part 1 of every video. And this morning just finished putting up all of the part 1s for games we've beaten. So if you go into the VOD section and click on uploads, you can see those. It's kind of cool. The hope is that might get us a little bit more exposure for games that we played on stream forever ago and aren't going to play again. Like currently, folks searching for those games will never find the channel.
Which way to the shuttle?
Santos, you found the impound records. What did they say?
Only that the shuttle was decommissioned. They were going to pop it out.
Great, so basically nobody knows?
Yeah, I assume the same
There
thing.
must be more detailed shipping records somewhere.
Leon, this game hasn't
take a look
been
around the ship.
super subtle with its naming so far. It's like, oh, we're on a lost ship, and they called the ship the Roanoke. They're really investing in always finding their way. And David Attenborough on the Marker Homeworld. I'm still convinced that the Marker Homeworld is full of necromorphs and top hats and monocles and canes. They're all very civil, horrific scythe arm zombie monsters. Yeah, next time we get to a bench, I'll take a look. Yeah, right. Call your ship the Roanoke. Great plan. Uh-huh. It's like it's the Futurama joke, right? Miss our company vacation. Cruise ship called the Titanic. Looks nice. Ah yes, comets. The icebergs of the sky.
Power reserves are on standby. Cargo functions are offline.
Jackknifing from one of the necks at breakneck speed. We might get some sort of gravity boost or something.
Ship recorder on. All hands stand by for deceleration.
There's a lot of this
Okay,
ambient
Edwards, on
music
your
in this one. It's cool.
Roger that, Val.
You will address me as Commander while we're on the bridge.
You got it, darling. Retro thrusters engaged. Whoa! Easy now. The love boat has arrived. I'd like to thank y'all for flying the Terra Nova. Welcome to the ass end of the universe.
Okay, everyone, time to shake the lead out. Sikowski, hail Admiral Graves. Kettle, report to Cradle Ops. This is your show now. Let's deploy the ships. Recording off.
I do really like the Starship Graveyard science fiction trope. Such a cool idea. I mean, they didn't really tease that mystery for very long. So yeah, the first hour and a half, they're like, it's the Marker Homeworld. Like, oh okay, alright. I don't know if there might be like a TV tropes article for this phenomenon. I'll do my best to describe it, but it's this idea where the writers want something to be true about the universe, right? And the problem is that knowing that truth, there's a lot of mystery involved to it. There's not like, you're not going to find a codex entry or like a book on the ground that says this is the Marker Homeworld. So like the lazy shortcut to it is to have one of the characters hypothesize that that's what it is. And their hypothesis is 100% true, and they make it with no evidence at all. They're just like, this is what I think it is, which is kind of what Ellie did when we got here. I've seen that in a few stories, and it's kind of like, oh man, you could have made that a surprise or let the player figure it out. It's happened on like Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a few times too. They're like, I think that this is what's going on there. So you have no evidence to think that. That's just the fact of the fictional universe you've set up. Wish fulfillment. I suppose we could call it that, yeah. They say that this is what we wish it to be, so therefore it is. But it's a kind of a lazy form of exposition. You have to have your brain turned off not to question it. Adam Graves, or ADM Graves, excuse me, requesting specimen transfer from the planet. CMS Crozier and Franklin en route. What the hell's going on? We're a resupply ship, not a zoo. Answer term. Sorry, Sam, my hands are tied. Let's just make sure that stuff stays confined to storage. Double up on quarantine checks. They got a Rathtar on the ship? What's a Rathtar? Ato Chico Solo. Oh, cool, we're doing this one again. This is a fun little puzzle. Thought they had done away with this one entirely. Nice and flavorful.
Isaac here. It looks
Red
like our
rascal.
cell's in the aft section of the
Right,
ship.
Leon.
I'm updating our locators now.
Okay, just tell me it'll get us to the nearest shipping lane.
If we can get it space-worthy again. Judging from the diagnostic, it's a real piece of shit.
We can get it to work, can't we?
We're
It's
swimming in a sea of
Isaac.
spare parts. I can get it to fly.
Yeah, sure. We'll make this work.
So many people in this one, too. It's a different tone from Dead Space 1 where you're more or less by yourself. Yeah, as someone who's done stories, like, you know, as a dungeon master that's written my own adventures that have cool twists and stuff, like, I want the party to figure them out. I want my audience to know this cool fact of the universe that I've established, but, like, you gotta be really careful not to just tell them this is what it is, you know? Let them figure it out, leave it a little bit open to interpretation. In this case, don't say, oh, it must be the marker homeworld. Just give lots of hints to suggest that that's what it must be. That's what Dark Souls does so well. Dark Souls never tells you, oh, BT dubs, you know, this is what's going on. They give you a little bit of line of dialogue, and then you have to figure out what they're getting at with it. Hello. That was a dick move. That was a pretty good jump scare, though. They have you look at this thing to read it. Who earns... Can I play this thing? Still have pinball in the future. Right. Yeah, exactly. You have to be really careful if you're using NPCs. Because you have that power to have an NPC suggest it, and then you know that it's canon in the universe. Hello. Dark Souls 3 ended pretty much perfectly. I was really happy with it. If they're not going to make another entry in that specific series, that was the way to do it, I think. I might do that all day. Howdy-ho! You're a dog now. You can't be a baby anymore because killing babies is controversial. Killing monster dogs is fine, apparently. Show me yours, they'll show you mine. Really? Alright. They should have been given that one to me, but whatever. Yeah, right? Exactly. You want them to know. That's the fun in figuring it out, because it's so cool. But the fact of the matter was there wasn't anything there to record it. Hydraulic engine. Let's get an achievement. Origin achievement. Hydraulic healing. Hello. What's up? Come on, man. I feel like this game is really forgiving about letting you just shoot necromorphs to death. I really like that in Dead Space 1 it gives you the machine gun and it's or the rifle, and it's actually kind of bad. They're just trying to teach you, like, no, you really should be using the tools that dismember them. And there are a couple enemies that it's okay on. Ones you want to spray and pray or that have a weak point that you want to shoot. But I feel like they make it so you can get away with just shooting stuff to death. You can just get a little bit of a DPS boost if you use the if you go for dismemberment. unreliable NPCs.
Wow.
Yeah, and you have to establish that they're unreliable pretty quickly, right, Fuller?
This will come in handy.
I got a little robot. It's a friendly robot. What do we do this with this guy? Hold left trigger and follow radar. I'm not entirely sure that I actually equipped that. Oh, I see. It's on the top now. Bots will find resources and return them to the bench. That's neat. Look how cute he is! Aww. That's adorable. How do I pick him back up? It's very, where's he? Yeah, I've never played Fear. It'd be a fun one for folks to eventually add to the loading spreadsheet. I know of it. That's fun. They were transmuting rat tars. This is a cool enemy. I don't think I remember something like this in previous games. Oh hell no! What's up, dog? Pork chop sandwiches. Yeah, I feel like that yell noise is on a different channel or something. I don't know. It sounds way different than the rest of the sound effects in the game. I tried to make it really loud as conveyance. Oh, hi. Well, these guys are cool. They just keep coming at you. More zombie type necromorphs. We'll play it when we get to it. Right. Pork chop sandwiches. Sometimes you wake up and you're on fire. Oh, in case we didn't learn that in the side quest, I guess. If you get a chance to take their legs off there. Would y'all mind not doing that? It's kind of rude. Hydraulic engine, heavy standard frame, fire. Alright, let's get dangerous here. Okay, I don't think I can actually upgrade the lower tool. I don't think that's how it works. At least it wouldn't do anything, since it's just the rotator cuff. Different frames, not as good as the elite frame, which I think we got from playing Dead Space 2. Which like I said, that always bums me out when they give you something that's really powerful at the beginning of a game, because it makes you that much less excited about all the new loot that you find. It doesn't seem like it's quite as busted as some of the stuff you get from Dead Space 1 to Dead Space 2, but still, you know. I don't need an ammo sweeper. It's a cool concept, but clip size might be fun. Yeah, clip size is the only one I'm really interested in right now. I didn't even notice the scope. Huh. It's not terribly expensive. It doesn't actually require any tungsten. Yeah, why not? Sure. see how that actually works out. Right, Prop Gable? I think we just want to carry the big healing item. It seems like that's more than enough. I think when we say fighting Cthulhu, we mean like the Cthulhu mythos, right? I might try to top myself off real quick. Use the one little small heal there. Oh, it's already maxed out. Okay, that's fine. Text log. Fun. Sam, you have to check this out. Got this message from Tim Coffin, Planet Side. Those are what I think they are. What are you thinking? Hunter's gonna lose it if she finds you leaking confidential info. This is what they brought out here? Or why they brought us all the way out here. Okay. So there's shenanigans going on the Marker homeworld. Oh dang. Dapper necromorphs are the shenanigans. Kind of a waste of ammo, but it looks like it's easy enough for me to get more of it now, so I'm not gonna worry about it too much. Ah, the real Ghostbusters. Pretty good show. Hey! This will spit babies out of their dummies. Door not, I can't get through it. Fatty ahead. Dapper necromorph would be a good band. Hello, my honey. Hello, my baby. So, like, if you did the Dapper Necromorph band, you'd have to, like... You have to get your... You wouldn't want to do that, like, stereotypical metal band fonts. Oh, I see, when you have the scope on. I was wondering why the dots were so huge. Actually. You want to, like, get, like, rainbows and cloud, like, happy clouds and shit. Dapper Necromorph. I wish I could draw. Yeah, wah, 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 wah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're a big, scary necromorph, man. I see how it is. This one's not too bad. It's very action-y, I think. Terra Nova tram service. Yes, in a minute. Let me see what else is going on here. Okay, done seeing what else is going on here.
Warning. Tram collision detected. Please report to
Spooky
Cradle
not go through?
Operations to remove the obstruction.
A sec, let me try to fix the... It is still a sound effect, isn't it? I wonder why I didn't go through and propagate lit it. Weird. Moving obstructions. Obstructions are the worst. Hey, thanks. Now the door's open. trying to go in there earlier. These weird straitjacket rooms, like soundproofing or something. Try to build their ship to be as creepy as possible. It's a well-known school of architectural thought. Hey, these guys! I love these guys. And by love, I mean hate. I really like the zombies, just like the traditional zombies with the weapons. It's different. It makes some sense though, like necromorphs wouldn't always have time to grow scythe arms and shit. Scavenger bot waiting at bench. Thanks, scavenger bot. Spare parts box contains resources and rare parts. I like both of those things. Yeah, PT's pretty scary. Unfortunately, I didn't get it installed before Konami went freaking crazy and took it off the shop. Watched a playthrough of it though. Do I want to take the scope off? I guess we'll see. I don't know if it's actually doing me any favors, making it harder for me to see shit. Enemies tend to be right in your face pretty frequently in Dead Space, I feel like. Hey! Pretty. I can pause some shit again. Thanks, scavenger bot. Good looking out. A bunch of the shit too. Diffraction Taurus, huh? Phallic engine, melee tool that amplifies user's physical force. Military engine. Yeah. Attachments. Do the ammo sweeper. Yeah, I would do ammo support, I think. Maybe I can put stuff on here? Do you think it actually does anything? Oh, I guess it does still affect the upper tool. Oh, right on. That's cool. Yeah, I haven't heard of it before, but Andrea's pretty laid back. This is probably fine. Is there one that I can do that's just like brand new? I see. So you can make a weapon from scratch. You got all these blueprints, but don't actually have Mjolnir. Cool. Don't have any of the resources to make any of them. Yeah, exactly, Game Saucer. Loot spam is a really big problem, I think. Games like Mass Effect 1 and Pillars of Eternity have a really big problem with loot spam. It's kind of anti-fun.
Hey, Commander. You there? If you're gonna ask about the cryo boxes, forget it. Cryo boxes? These are coffins, Deeds. You're freezing soldiers on the planet and stowing them in our cargo hold. What's the story? You know I can't talk about it. Valerie, come on. You owe me, remember? Look, I don't know much more than you do. It's the deep dig teams. They send them into that godforsaken hole and... well, when they come back, there's something wrong. Look, just get them stowed. I've got Mahad breathing down my neck. Fine. But this isn't going to end well, mark my words.
Yeah, I saw a little bit of that when Andrew and I were playing. It didn't seem quite as bad as Pillars of Eternity. A little bit easier to, like, pick the good from the bad, but it's still... it's giving you so much shit.
I see the problem now. Someone left a bunch of cargo on the tracks.
Can you clear it?
I should be able to. I'll get to that shuttle and aft section one way or another.
You get to that aft, buddy. Alright, personal log, Lieutenant Kettle. The colonies are at war, and we send an entire fleet to the middle of nowhere to find some funky rocks. What the hell are we looking for? A secret weapon? Every day they ship us strange things from the planet. Artifacts, biological samples, and dead soldiers. I tried being kept in the dark. Time I have a chat with Dietz. Neat. A new weapon? I'm not really sure. It doesn't really look like that changes at all, does it? Maybe it just means that there's loot everywhere. Oh my goodness. Yeah, magic item identification is pretty boring and frustrating. Oh, that's pretty cool, Sornus. Yeah, 100% agree, Game Saucer. Oh, is this like a puzzle? Okay, I think I understand now. Yay, little engineering puzzles. These are fun. Yeah, there's an argument from Blizzard about magic item identification that says that it's like opening a present, right? You get the present, you're excited about that, and then you get another burst of excitement from identifying it, but you gotta be careful how you handle that. How tricky you make it. It's easy for it to be just not fun. Really? Oh, I think I see. Space, Tetris. Oh, there's a... That's cute. It's a necromorph.
Warning. Cargo fault in Bay 4. Containment breach detected.
Yeah, no shit.
Biological anomalies are present. Please use caution.
Please use caution.
Obstruction cleared. Resuming normal tram operations.
What's up, bro? There's one right next to me, isn't there? It sure is. Don't spit on me, man. It's gross. Can you not do that, dude? Yeah, right. Well, when Diablo 3 first came out, you had to identify everything, including yellow items, and you often had to identify, like, 500 yellow items to find one that was decent. And you had to, like, look at each item and inspect the stats to see if it was worthwhile. It was awful. They brought it down so it was only legendaries that you had to bother with. How the hell did I do that? Did I just roll?
You know I can't talk.
How do you do that?
Valerie, come on. You owe me, remember? Look,
Well,
I don't
shit.
know much more than you.
How long have I been able to Dark Souls roll?
They send them into that godforsaken hole, and
God.
well, when they come back, there's something wrong.
Hello.
Got Mahad breathing down my neck.
Spit through the door there. Hey, he disappeared. Magic necromorph. Oh, that's cool. really get the sense last time I was in this elevator that it went that far. But okay. It's cool. Cradle ops. I did it by accident. You double tap the run button.
Tucker Edwards, can you come to Cradle Ops, please? I need your help with the incoming cryo boxes. Hey, Tuck.
So like all the propaganda and ads and shit. It's fun.
My job was flying your asses over here, not wiping them once we arrived.
You're a lazy prick, Tucker. You know that, right?
I come from a long line of lazy pricks, Sam. Get Sikowski to help you with your little monster farm. That brown noser will do anything to impress the commander.
This mission is a group effort, Tucker. And one of these days, you're gonna have to take one for the team.
One of these days, Sam. But not today.
So, you know, there's always this notion that audio logs in games are kind of stupid. Like, why would anyone record these things? Why would they be lying around? I think the audio logs so far in Dead Space 3 are particularly stupid. There's a couple segments in 1 and 2 where it's like, okay, I can see why they did it this way. And it's a necessary stupidity, right? You need that to learn plot.
Here, I found this recording when I was stuck on Titan Station.
Okay, whoever sees this, listen up. You can use kinesis to pull
This is
blades
the-
off dead ones and shoot it back at them. Watch. Watch. I stayed alive 3 hours using this trick.
It's one simple trick.
You see? Just shoot it back at them.
I like that they reuse the exact same video from Dead Space 2. Oh yeah, we found this on Titan Station. Necromorphs hate him. Yeah, elevators are loading screens. I do like having in-universe loading screens. When I play games that have the old style, like PS1 screens, it kind of takes me out a bit. Crozier brought up a segment of artifacts on the planet's surface. I asked Graves what the protocol was for proper handling and stowage, but she just shrugged. Until we hear otherwise, I ordered them stored with the rest of the Terra Nova cargo hold. Okay. Yeah, well, I like audio logs. I think that's a great way to tell a story because it makes the narrative component of the game optional, right? If you choose not to interact with it, you don't have to. If you want to, you can, and you can usually continue playing the game while they're running in the background. They were especially well done in BioShock Infinite. But I think they don't necessarily need to make the effort to make the audio logs make sense. Right, sir. Great minds. Oh man, I'm still proud of this. I gotta get one more bit of, gotta get a last hurrah for this pun I made last night. So, we went out to dinner with Andrea's boss, her boss's husband, and Andrea's parents. And they were talking about how Andrea went to school for 3rd grade in Albuquerque when she was a kid. And she had a teacher who was an ex-nun. And I was like, you know, how do you become an ex-nun? What do you have to do to quit the habit? And that's the last time I'll re-invoke that one. I'm usually pretty bad at like spur-of-the-moment puns like that, so... See if I... Is this one of those regenerator douchebags?
Oh,
I hope
shit.
not.
This one's regenerating!
Great. My favorite.
How are you going to kill it?
I'm not!
I appreciate that. Fortunately, there were pretty few regenerators. God, multiple regenerators? They definitely made them stand out a bit better in this one, I feel like. Later, guys. Watch there be more of them. Hey, it's a bench! Oh, they're not gonna let me stop and use the bench? I guess that kind of makes sense. I am dealing with bullshit here. Compact directed ejection field. I think I like all those words. I wish there was a way to tell when you pick one of those up, like what the hell it does or might do, because I don't think there really is. Should probably deposit some shit here. I'm just playing this like intense music in the background as I dork around over here. What ration seals are yet. As if that's like a way to keep you from getting the DLC too early in the game before... I'm fine with all that, right? I'll use a healing item here. Dun 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 dun. Hi, buddy. How's your Monday treating you? Later, dude. Nice to meet you. Hurrah! Yes, they did. I'll try not to belabor it. You want to be one of those people who, like, actually makes a good joke and then, like, can't let other people live it down. They have to keep repeating it over and over for hours. Remember that one time when I said that funny thing? Yeah, that was good. All in the tram. That's why there's a stasis thing in here. That makes sense. I only get the one chance to recharge it, I guess. I really like what these guys look like now. Scorpion dudes. Ouch. Got the cool, like,
the tram will arrive shortly. Please stand by.
Hey, there is two of them. Allie's sister. Come on, feel the tramp. Yay, we made it on the tram. Let's go to Af's. Let's go to a different station.
God, I hate those things.
I agree.
Okay, I made it to the tram. Looks like it stops at the mid and aft station.
The aft station's where the shuttle is parked.
And what about mid station?
I know, right?
Well, that would be the conning tower. Hey, now this is interesting. Records indicate a number of useful tools and salvage were signed out from storage there by a Lieutenant Tucker Edwards. Could be worth a look.
Thanks. If I check it out, I'll let you know. Isaac out.
Now arriving. Conning tower.
This is right, yeah? Well, they want us to go back to the aft station, but... maybe there's stuff to do here? I got the sense that this ship was kind of tiny, but... I don't think I was correct about that. Alright, so we'll come back to that eventually. An item I can pick up over here? Oh, interesting. Okay, so there's different paths for these sometimes. Oh, they're not always symmetric. That's a bit trickier. I like that. I think that's a cool puzzle. What's in here, do you think? It's a bench and some shit. Conning tower key. Conic dispersal. Audio log.
I'm sorry, Tucker. But you heard Mahad's announcement. We're facing a scenario 5 situation.
Oh, this is itself a side quest. Interesting. Hey, Ludifex, how's it going? How is your Monday, my friend?
Come on, Valerie. Just put that down. I'm sorry. They don't have to know.
Turn that frown upside down, Valerie. Line gun, submachine gun.
I am, Commander. If anyone from jacked up jarheads tries to come for me, they'll be sorry too.
The hospital? What is it? I think I'm going to take the scope off of this thing. I think it's causing me more headache than... more bane than boon, you know? So I can remember what to do. Still can't do the ammo support. It's the one thing in that list that I want to get eventually. Good to hear. If you check out some of the TwitchCon stuff, pretty excited about the new VOD upload system. Took advantage of that this weekend, and pretty much guaranteed to have transcoding now. That is these knees running 60 frames per second finally.
I see you.
More important for some games than
Yes,
others.
you were smart enough to make it past my lockout. So you must not be one of those no-neck dipshits on the General's goon squad. But before you go pat yourself on the back, you should know that was the easy part. Your day is about to get a whole lot worse.
Those necromorphs afraid of elevators or something? It does look like I don't have a neck. Hey guys, what's up? They were coming at me and they saw me go in the elevator and they're like, oh shit, not an elevator. An elevator killed my dad. Yeah. Yeah. Right, Polar Brewski. That's really funny. Just picturing these sad necromorphs. Necromorph goes in an elevator and tries to push the button and he can't get to it because of the scythe, and it plays the Charlie Brown music, the Arrested Developments. Or like, hello darkness, my old friend.
All the infected soldiers, they brought them
Mad
up
World.
here for safekeeping. You may think you can put a bullet in my dome, but I've got a ready-made army that says you can't.
This feels like the little segments in BioShock more than Dead Space. Weird dude taunting me over the radio as I fight his army of necromorphs. I don't know. So I think it's important to remember that different isn't necessarily bad. The tone in Dead Space 3 is different, in the same way the tone is different in Metroid Prime 3. There's a lot of other characters, there's a lot of talking. It's not this kind of lonely, isolated experience. But it would be really weird if you think about it. Like, they'd have to be pretty contrived to put Isaac in a situation where he's as lonely and isolated as he is in the first game every single time, so they get a pass for that. Yeah, right, propaganda.
Gotcha.
Poor
Now it's time for a little
necromorphs.
fun. Computer, arm explosives. And detonate.
Oh, yikes. Ouch.
Contamination detected. Quarantine lockdown activated.
so many of them. Jesus.
I'm reading a quarantine log.
Tone it down a teensy bit, guys.
No, not really. I'm locked in.
Well, there must be an override on one of the walls.
Okay. I look for it as soon as I'm not being stabbed in the face.
Yeah, he's so blasé about this whole thing now. Hi. Ew, don't spit on me, man. Raised in a barn.
Contamination detected. Quarantine lockdown activated.
Yeah, right. I'm Dritz Durden, the Necromorph Engineer Killer Man. There's really an obscene number of enemies in here. I guess that's why they give us so many of those little stasis things. Stop being such a huge group of dicks. Ow. Here, puppy, puppy, puppy. Can I do this thing now? Y'all gonna let me? Country music is not... I guess it's increasing the horror level of this segment, right?
Warning, accept contamination.
Isaac Clarke, engineer new
Lockdown
demonic.
activated to your superior officer.
Ishimura Pain Shadow Clan. Trended toward that type of character. Yeah, use 3 times the consonants. At least 1 more apostrophe. Yeah. Although that could be kind of fun to give like a person who makes like the edgelord characters a pre-made that's supposed to be like super chipper and cheery and see how they transform. God, really just going ham in this segment of the game. So many necromorphs. Jiminy Christmas. Calm it down.
Guess you got a knack for killing anything that moves. Fine.
Oh, anything that
But
moves.
That arsenal of yours ain't gonna help you now. You can't kill electricity.
This might be the dumbest segment of any Dead Space game I've played so far. It's pretty bad. Let me switch toes for my heart rate monitor one second. Is that gonna do it? There we go. Good job. Okie dokie. Yeah, make a character that like draws their power from delight and joy. That sounds pretty awesome, to play as the Jolly Monk.
Buckle. Edwards has rigged some kind of electrical trap. Looks like a homemade job with a short-range transmitter.
Short range, huh? Well, the control box must be nearby. If you can find it...
I can shoot it. Thanks.
Attaboy.
Oh, that was easy enough. How did you make it through that thing? Y'all are some resilient motherfuckers. Should consider giving a workplace seminar. So you think this is going to be a puzzle going forward, or just in this area? I can see them going either direction. Really? You waited for the moment I turned off the thing? You could say that that's smart AI, but... If that helped. That's pretty fun. You can't stop what you can't see. Yeah. I know, right? I've definitely played some games that... And this might be something that's unique to video games. I guess maybe it happens in film too, but you can definitely see a disconnect between what the writer intended and what the environment designer put together, right? You get it in Mass Effect a lot, especially in Mass Effect 1. The characters will describe the things around them, and you're like, that's not what's going on here, but okay. Go ahead, open it. Okay. Cute little cargo lift, some more stasis boxes. Always a treat. Another upgrade circuit. Fantastic. I wanted more clips. Clips are becoming a problem in this one. Worship Bacchus. That's a cool god to worship. God of tits and wine. Whatever it was, Tyrion said. Hello! Now, how did you avoid getting hit by that, buddy? Because you hadn't spawned yet? Is that what that was? Don't be such a dick. How am I doing on ammo? I feel like I'm using a lot of it. It's not so bad. I'm dropping health upgrades for days, though. Let's drink brews to cast spells. There's more ammo. Your funeral. Oh man, that's really scary. Yeah, this is the dumbest part of any Dead Space game I've played so far. The guy writing your funeral on the ground is not in any way scary. You know? You can use writing on the walls in a way that's kind of cool. Aren't you dead yet? Look, it's a spooky cow. How spooky it is. This part's dumb. Maybe that's the point. Tick-tock, tick-tock. Have you ever heard of the phrase, tone it down, dude?
Surprise, surprise! Bet you didn't know you could reverse gravity plating and hammer someone into the ceiling. I gotta admit, I didn't either until I tried.
Later, Prop Gable. Have fun in class.
Step into the gravity flow. I dare you.
A Winomancer. I know, right? This guy thinks he's so cool and spooky scary. This is in a series that's generally pretty good about that too. That's what's disappointing. Upgrade circuits. Yeah, that's typical. All the A's. Oh, I should probably go to the safe again. I got all those med kits that I don't need. Okay, that looks good. Oh, I can sell some of this shit. Well, good. For somatic gel, okay. As I say, there's not really currency in this game. I'm not sure how that works. Transducer. Okay, that should be fine. Off we go. There's no way for me to... The game just auto-saves all the time. Getting used to save points in the first 2 games has been throwing me off. Hello! I don't know what you're supposed to do on a harder difficulty. Hooray! Thanks, Lightning Texas man. Helping me out there. Good looking out, as they say. Man. Hey, I just got one of these things. Fantastic. I found a secret. I found a secret. Not exactly a secret, but see some good loot. +1 reload, +1 rate of fire. A different rotator cuff module? Huh. I assume it's the same thing, that you could use it to make other weapons rotate. Okay, that's an interesting idea. Maybe I do want to make a different weapon that's not the plasma cutter, but they can still rotate around. I don't know why I'd need a second one. Maybe so I could keep the plasma cutter? I don't know. Go back to the shop right quick if it'll let me. You just use better guns on a hard difficulty? I see. Sure. That makes sense. Fire. Let's deposit a couple more of these. 441 seems good. Hopefully the game actually gives you like in-universe suit upgrades as part of the story, and you don't just get them from DLC. This was when in EA's like 3-year period of DLC obsession. They still do it, but it was really bad, where they were like having the little code that came in every box with the on-disc DLC. Narco Alchemist. It sounds like a good chunk of the universe design there is just finding a cool word and then giving it a meaning for it. Right? Oh, that was a good one. That was a cool hiding place. I like it. Alco Pyromancer. Authorized engineers only. Hey, that's me! What does transduce mean? Is that a meaningful word? Is that technobabble? Induce. Hey, it's a bomb. Someone set a bus. Guess could maybe use those to fight the wave of necromorphs that are almost certain to spawn in this room, given all the little bits of shit they give us in here, right? It's like Mass Effect. You see the chest-high walls. I wonder if I'm gonna fight stuff in here. Maybe. Lead through. Looking out, Polar Brucey. Converts one form of energy to another? Okay, I guess that explains why you use it for the stasis packs. Good looking out. Today I learned. sure. Planet storm systems of everyone working sleepless nights. All hands must be available at a moment's notice to accommodate shuttle flights to and from the dig sites. Served to create a great deal of tension among the crew since we bought the first batch of artifacts aboard. Several of the crew have been sent to sick bay with complaints of headaches and loss of concentration. Matters worse, and despite orders to the contrary, I suspect the crew have been discussing the details for cargo with other personnel. These rumors only serve to exacerbate the situation. I will not stand for this kind of behavior on my ship. Man, everybody's indoctrinated. Pay attention. I think it's the same deuce from induce and reduce. Oh, wait. Must have been some other bullshit I'm supposed to do in here.
Look, you know I'm not screwing around. And I can't just let you waltz into environmental. I don't want to die. I'm sorry. Computer, arm explosives. And detonate. Be seeing you.
Warning. Contamination detected.
What's up, guys? Oh, I see. Thanks.
Warning. Contamination detected. Quarantine lockdown activated.
Come on, dude. Calm it down. Okay, I think I'm getting there. I'm not entirely sure I understand the puzzle here.
Warning. Contamination detected. Quarantine lockdown.
I'm supposed to turn off all of these? Maybe you're supposed to turn them all off. No, looks like that's not right. I'm gonna turn them all on. To lead? Ah, cool. Thanks, Poloversky. Is there something? Oh, wait. I think I see now. There's a little guy if it's supposed to connect, right? I think I get it now.
Warning. Contamination detected. Quarantine lockdown activated.
I see. We gotta match the little symbols on the sides of this thing. Okay, hold up. Wait a minute. As long as they match up, it should connect, right?
Override accepted.
There we go.
Quarantine lifted. Please report
Just
this
matching
event
all
to
the
your
little
superior officer.
segments there. Off we go. It was just better. Yeah, I can hear that 6-gun. Live, I want to live, I want to live. Blah, blah, blah. The spooky, angry redneck. Most threatening character in the series' history. Makes me want to skip any of the remaining side quests, right? Having nightmares about diets. Feeling dead inside, but I'm still breathing, and that's what counts, right? Crosswire the power generator, overclock gravity pads. 2 overclocked gravity pads, okay. Trap is set. How longer do I have to wait? Come and get me. There's a shitty chair. I don't know what I'm actually using that for, just yet.
I never wanted to hurt anybody, you know? I just wanted to live. That's all I wanted. To live. I wanted to live.
That's not a real thingy. We're supposed to move him over here? No? Wee, roly, roly, roly. Yeah, I honestly have no idea why we turned that thing off. Piss off the Texan? He's kind of a butt, so we're going to turn off parts of his ship. We might bum him out a little bit. Isaac needs to stay on task better. What's up? Hi. Die. Die, die. There we go. Got my loots. Got my semiconductors. Hi. Nope, don't go back up. There you go. Good job. I'm glad he didn't commit to climbing that ladder right away. That's what I was expecting to happen. Okay. Go deposit some more stuff. Probably overloaded on loot. So that's been the pattern. Don't need quite that much shit. They really want to give you med packs in this game. I mean, I dropped the difficulty down, but it still seems like I got a lot of them. I try to carry one tungsten torque bar on me all the time if I can. Oh, I thought I still had an extra circuit. Oh, I can make circuits though. That's kind of cool. So I gotta save up tungsten to do it. I thought I had one that was like a clip. I guess not. It's okay. Scary strings in the background. Oh, geez. I think it's the 3rd floor on this one we just opened up. Does this game have local co-op, or is it just online co-op, the multiplayer? This room is about to be a pain in the ass again. That's a lot of tick marks. You want me, here I am. Hey, Natasha. Thanks for the follow. Welcome. It's good to have you. Oh, hey. Has he been dead this whole time, you think? They're all just recordings that he left behind? That would be fun. It says audio message waiting. Maybe I gotta go do something in order to be able to hear it. My time to go. I think we want to go up here. Hey, it's probably going to do another one of these things to us, so may as well take them all out. Find the supply room key. Okay. Located on the second floor. Oh, maybe I could have found it earlier? So I can't get that audio message for whatever reason. It's very pretty. Got that spooky spider string effect. It's not. Is it pizzicato? Is it a bunch of different people playing strings doing the pizzicato effect? So it makes that spidery noise. Personal log, Lieutenant Edwards. Hated country music, bugged the shit out of me. A better man than I ever was. Too serious, cute smile. Why didn't we ever hook up? I'm sorry I killed you. Workaholic asshole, the best of us. I wish we could have been friends. Okay. Not sure where they're going with that. I like how much incidental loot you get in this game that doesn't take up inventory space. The crafting materials like scrap metal, transducers. There's the access key. That was easy. Bathroom. It's like rusty shit. Most bathrooms just kind of comes with the territory. Horror games. See another horror game that tries to go for the like really, really clean, sterile aesthetic. I think that has the potential to be really scary. Try to do something that's bloodless too, right? Something that can kill you without physically eviscerating you. Hey, I found a chest. I found a chest. I found a chest. Hey, 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 hey. Way to fire and clip medic supports. So this is why you do this quest, I guess. Look at all the shit in this room.
It took me a while, but I realize now why we couldn't be allowed to live. So if you found this and you're still alive, I guess I can finally do my part. Computer. All remaining charges. Time for you to join us.
That wasn't that bad, although the necromorphs are gonna be bad. You dick! I think these are my least favorite enemy in this one so far, so they take forever to kill, constantly giving you a pain in the ass. That works. Yeah, fridge horror. That's a good point. It could work in that sort of universe, though. I agree with Bolorgursky. The context works in that setting, I think, especially Portal 1. It just feels sinister, right? Oh, would it let me listen to the audio log? I can go try. Forgot about that. Salvage some story out of this. It was really just a little loot mission. Oh, that was the detonate the charges audio? Okay. Hey, he got back in his chair. Come with me, buddy. I really like that mechanic in Dead Space 2. Oh, his body disappeared. I like the mechanic in Dead Space 2 where sometimes you have to bring bodies with you to get through security checkpoints and stuff. It was really well done, and there wasn't anybody like calling you up to explain how to do it. Yeah, no worries. I thought maybe it was a new one as well. Remains. I feel like these guys should go down on about 3 fewer shots on the difficulty I'm playing now. Dick, you know that? I hate these guys. Come on. There you go. Hey Cat, how's it going? Let me heal back up. That was pretty gross. Yeah, I just saw your Facebook message, dude. I heard Atlanta's really good. I love Donald Glover. Community is one of my favorite shows of all time. A lot of that is Troy, Donald Glover's character. Woof woof. Those guys look way cooler with the open skull. Jeez, so much bullshit going on here. Gotta get out of country town here. Hey, we're done with this bullshit. Let's go progress the main story again. I don't feel like I learned anything from that, right? See if we can find a shop somewhere might be nice. Not a soup kiosk. Workbench there. Kat, did Jaden show you the MIDI controller now that he knows how to use it? Jaden, my nephew, has been working on a Family Tracker chiptune version of my Go Live and Sign Off music, and he sent me his updated file, and it sounds really good. He's almost done. He's working on the solo part now, which is really hard. Let's see. Oh man, I used up all my healing items there. That's a first. You can kill you after they're dead. Well, he was pretty bad at it. I guess him blowing the charges was just letting monsters in more than anything else. Alright, so we want to get... I think we want to increase damage quite a bit, actually, if we can. Of course, we want to do as many of them as doubles as we can, too. I think I'll take damage over rate of fire. Clip's pretty good. Nothing else to get there. Look at some crafting options here. Yeah, I don't need any of that. These are all downgrades if I do any of those. Attachments, medic support. Help pack consume myself, also help partner. Well, we're not doing that mode, so... User taking splash damage, picks up ammo, station large radius, partner, increase clip size. Let's do it. Maybe having the rotator cuff is less important in this game. I feel like it's been pretty critical in previous titles. It makes the meter go up 6 gun. I thought the same thing when I first got here. Here, I'll show you. Watch, if I remove the circuits, right, it makes the upper tool go down. If I do it here, you can see the upper tool still goes up. So I think it still does. Yeah, I know what you mean, Kat. Like, no, seriously, I know you think that I'm just a parent. He has a really good knack for music, and he's really good at composing inside FamiTracker, which, if any of you guys have messed around with chip tuning in FamiTracker, it is extremely intimidating. It looks less like you're writing music, and more like you're buying stocks on the Dow Jones. Yeah, I did that a bit earlier. Experimented with the second weapon. I can't switch to it while this tram is moving, apparently. I'll do it when we get outside. I think I have the lightning thing on there. Yeah, here we go. So, and the second fire just kind of shoots something. Can't really tell what it does. Tried shooting up some necromorphs with it. Audible cues indicate a resource cache is nearby. Oh, I should send out my little guy again. It's been a while. Go get it, cute little scavenge bot. We believe in you. I guess a way for me to tell 100% if the lower tool upgrade is working would be to put clip upgrades down there, right? I can know for sure. I'll do that when I get to another bench here soon. Large frames are better. All the loot. Hey, I got enough tungsten to replace the stuff I used to get in here, so that's fun. Scrap bots are cute and kind of contextually appropriate. Why is that thing so loud? Oh, it's one of these guys. My favorite. The ones that don't die. It's the stamina thing, apparently. Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah. There we go. Cool looking ship. Yeah, this game does some cool, like, spectacle segments. The story is a bit weaker than the earlier titles, but... Craft a remote relay. Okay. This game's still fun, though. I wouldn't worry about it. I also... Sometimes even mentioning that what you said may have been a spoiler tells me something that I might not have noticed in the first place, right? It's not a big deal. If someone doesn't catch it, to clear it. If you don't mention it, exclamation point hide. Let's hope that I'll be dumb and not figure it out. You can jump across? Screw that noise. God, those guys take a lot of hits now. I hear you, baby. I hear you, girl. Where you at? Where's the screamy thing? Really helpful of them to scream now, right? It's like the bomber dudes in Serious Sam that yell. Boom! Thought I heard another one out here somewhere. Okay. They're just making a weird, like, locust sound constantly. Don't these things just keep spawning forever? You can still live without your little blowy-uppy guy? I don't think we've been to a part of the game where enemies spawn forever, but I suppose it could happen. Somewhere up there. I can hear him. You ready to shoot him right when we get up here? I know, right, Ludifex? I gave him a nice little audio cue when they spawn now, but they kind of stand out. Whoa! What the hell was on me? This little orange guy that's just still alive for some reason? There we go. Okay, everything's fine. Everything's good. Going this way, apparently? Okay. Murphage. Oh, that's cool. You can go down as well. Hold on. Hell, they give you this ability to take cover, and it's totally irrelevant outside of the opening segment of the game when you're fighting other humans. Maybe we'll get to a segment later where there's more Scientologists that we have to fight. It hasn't come up in a while. It seems like a fun time. We got those things. Oh, the floppy one with the tail? Yeah, the scorpion ones. Those guys are frustrating. They just take so many hits to kill. 3 shuttle pieces. Okay. Alright, we're gonna do a quick test here on number of clips. So if I put 1, 2, 3... Ben's been climbing up there and knocking stuff down. He went up there and grabbed something with his teeth and pulled it down again. Okay. Yeah.
You go take a nap.
Okay, happy napping.
Because I'm tired.
Sleep well.
Cat's hungry.
I know. So hungry. We were gonna... So we just did a successful test that shows that we get the benefit of these circuits even when they're on the bottom. So I have the same number of clips here, right? Try constructing a new circuit and get a good thing on all of these. Now I can actually make some. So I think I want clip damage. Is that a thing? It is. I think I want clip damage pretty much across the board whenever I can. That's the only one I could do for now. Okay. That's fine. So that puts my clip up to 13? Question mark? 15. Now, hold on, maybe my test was wrong, because I didn't actually hit the reload button when I came out. I'm going to test this one more time, guys. Hold up, wait a minute. So, in theory, if I put all the clip upgrades down here, I should still be able to go up to 15, right? Oh, okay. So I think you were right, 6-gun. Although it still makes it look like the UI makes it appear that I'm still getting the benefit. I think you're right that I might not be. Because I can't do anything to the rotator cuff. So I guess I'll put all the clip stuff on the top. Now, I don't know why it's still giving me 11. Like, it should give me 10, right? Whatever. I have no idea. We'll try to do all like, things that give us multiple things here. Exactly, Cat. Really, you want me to go there? To the bench? I mean, that's ultimately my objective, but I have to find the 3 little thingies first. We'll try going downstairs and see what's going on down there. Now I'm back up to 15. That's one of the things I needed. 2 more now. See if we can spot them. Wonder if it was a glitch that a lot of those little enemies were spawning over on this side earlier. Oh, I have to like find the materials to craft 3 of those things. There's the second one. There must be one along on the other side, too. Ouch! Oh, there's another one. Yeah. Debris and all that. And so that just loops me back around. So I think I need to cross back over to the section I was just on. Maybe take the elevator down this time. Nothing over that way. Now, what does that afford us? Anything? Oh, okay, that's what I'm gonna have to do when I'm done in here. So there must be another thingy over on the left side that I missed. Yeah, right. Want to buy more wrestling moves for Isaac. Next guess is that the last thing is down here somewhere. I just skipped it earlier. That must be it right there, yeah? Yeah, shiny thing. Okay. Back we go. That wasn't so bad. I always get worried at little segments like this, right? Like, there's going to be too much stuff for you to find without there being an objective marker. So I'm getting a bit of in-game performance degradation, and I think it's because of I'm recording a VOD that's about 3 times the size what it usually is with a higher bitrate and frame rate. So at the 2:30 mark, I'm going to take a short break, maybe 30 seconds or so, and just turn the VOD off and on. So upload 2 parts. And the scavenger bot's back. Great. Do you think I've effectively done it when I zoomed in there, or do you think there's another step I have to do to finish it? Install the remote relay. Okay, can do. And I don't know if there's a way for me to make that better in the future by upgrading my computer. I think it's just because it's getting to be a really huge local file. It's not super severe, but I'm dropping some frames here and there every now and then.
Okay, hang on. I'm going to try and start her up.
No good. It's out of fuel.
Oh, wait, there should be a refueling station on the upper floor.
God.
Here, sending you the coordinates.
Okay. I'll head up and refuel the shuttle. We can try restarting it after that.
Yeah, Ludifex, it's this game's not very good about like making it clear why you're doing stuff, and that's kind of true in the rest of the Dead Space games as well. I guess it's less true in Dead Space 1, where you're kind of more or less by yourself. You've got a little bit of interaction going on, but with all the other characters, all these tasks they keep sending you on. I am recording to an SSD, that's correct, Polibruski. I recorded the SSD and then I move it to the HDD later. So it actually reduced the problem quite a bit. It used to be much worse when I recorded the HDD. As the file got larger and larger, it would start to cause performance hiccups in the game I was playing. Dark Souls 2 at the time. Hi. I really like that enemy. Makes sense. More of these assholes out here? There are. I guess what I could do maybe is I could make 2 plasma cutters. I could have one be vertical and one be horizontal, I assume I can determine that when I craft it. The rotator cuff doesn't just force it one way or the other. Upgrade circuits. Okay, those are the ones I want. +1 damage, +1 clip. Okay, I guess that's not the way I wanted to go though. Just gonna turn myself around. It's gonna be a shortcut at the end, I guess. Ha! Ha ha! Up the ladder. Elevator. Whatever. I'll remember what they're called one day. Alright, what's going on this way? Hello, hello. Giant laser. Attach the fuel nozzle. I can do this thing. Hopefully we'll eventually get like +2 damage. Maybe that's just the problem, is I eventually need to get enough upgrades to do more damage per hit. Manual connection required. Chill here while this thing runs? Probably, right? How is that Amazon Prime, Twitch Prime thing treating you guys, by the way, now? It's basically Twitch Turbo, right? You don't have ads anymore. No! Hey, what's up, Bob? I should probably apply to get it, because I've got the Twitch Prime set up now too. But I had Twitch Turbo, so I think I have to apply to get my Turbo refund. I had it for a year.
That's more like it. Okay, I'm initiating a test fire of the shuttle's engine. Take cover. This could get hot.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Climb the career ladder to the stars. Enlist in the SCAF. Playing music as though there's bullshit happening right now. Is that the Regenerator bullshit music? I forget. Maybe. With the fact that it only becomes a problem after... Oh shit. Is it a timing thing, you think? It is. That'll be a fun way to die. Haha. Watch that guy still be alive, right? Whee! It's my buddy. It only becomes a problem after the files start to get very large. You guys might not even be able to notice it. It's just a really light reduction in performance on my end. using fire as conveyance over here. Hauling? Howdy! Up we go. You can climb the elevator. Guy was remarkably resilient. Yeah, they really brought back the regenerators in this one. There we go. Bye, guys.
The airlock door is stuck. If the shuttle launches before it opens.
Son of a bitch! All right, I'll check the gears.
God, he's having a bad day. I have 16 gigs of RAM. I'll take a look here at after this segment when I take a short break to fix things. I'm really making you use this room. It's a pretty crazy segment. Oh, that's fun. Little thing on the ground that shows you that's happening, right?
Flight systems nominal. System check complete.
Right, Namaku? One of those, like, can't shit just ever go right for Isaac Clarke?
There's something wedged in the gears. Looks like military ordnance. I'm gonna try to clear it.
Explosive. Oh God, be careful, Isaac.
Shooting it was probably a bad idea, but there we go.
Isaac, the shuttle's gonna launch any minute. How's the door?
The gears keep getting jammed. I'm clearing them as fast as I can.
This is kind of ridiculous. I feel like there's a better way to do this.
Final countdown. Isaac!
I'm almost there. Shit keeps getting caught in the gears.
It's a pretty accurate description of what's happening. That wasn't so bad.
He did it!
Yay! We're all so happy.
Let's get the docking bay ready to receive the shuttle. Isaac, we'll see you when you get back.
So this would be a good point for me to split my VOD. Give me one sec, guys. Just take a moment. Let me check how big it is, too, while I'm at it.